Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Jenny. For today's tutorial, I'm going to show you guys my first spring makeup look. This is my official spring makeup look. I'm sure that I've created some colorful looks here and there, like maybe within like the past few months, but I actually have spring in mind today, so I'm gonna call this my official spring tutorial. So if you guys are interested in finding out how I got this look, then please keep watching. Alright guys, so here I'm starting off with a clean face, as you can see, and I'm going to be starting off with my dewy complexion sprays from Pixi. I love this because it gives me such a glowy complexion, so I like to start off with that, especially for spring and summer. I feel like it's so beautiful to have like a glowy complexion. But anyways, for my foundation, I decided to go with pretty full coverage. This is the Hourglass Vanish Stick. So since this is a thicker consistency, I do like to add an oil, so I'm using a Pixi Rose oil and just a little bit to help kind of dilute it and make it a little bit softer to blend in. So then I'm just gonna take a blender and then blend the entire thing in. I'm gonna add a little bit of contour, a little bit of bronzer. It's not really a contour for me because it's not dark enough, but it helps transition my contour later on, but it still gives me a nice depth to my skin. This is, I believe, the color Laguna, but in a cream form from NARS. I'm just going to apply that literally in the same areas I would contour with to help me transition my contour a little bit later, and then just blend that out with a beauty blender. For my highlights, I'm taking my LA Girl concealer, and I'm going pretty full coverage today, even though this is a spring look. And when you think about spring or summer, I feel like most people want to go a little bit more minimum with their makeup, but I'm just kind of going for it today. I'm going like full coverage, cream, powder, everything. So I'm just gonna go for it. Cream, highlight, and just basically highlight all over. Anywhere you can highlight, just do it. Go for it. I'm going to start to add a primer to my eyelids. I use my Anastasia cream color in the color Honey. I like this because it's so close to my skin tone. A little bit lighter, but it's more for like medium to deep skin tones. Really, it doesn't really work with fair skin tones. I'm sorry. It's so good, but there's just one color. At least that's the only color that I can get my hands on from my local Sephora. It's very similar to a MAC paint pot, which is what I used to use in the past. And then finally, you want to apply a powder all over. I like to apply this heavily under my eyes and around my nose and kind of mouth area, anywhere where I get really shiny. And if you're a little bit more oily like I am, you know exactly where you get shiny, so just pack that powder on. Okay, so now we can move on to eyebrows. I'm using my new favorite eyebrow product, Wonder Brow. If you have not tried Wonder Brow, I'm not sure what you're doing with your life, because this is amazing. It does not move. It stays in place. It's amazing. And the color is good. So I'm just going to apply that for my eyebrows and then quickly set, I guess not quickly, you don't have to go quickly, but just set the brows in place with Give Me Brow from Benefit in the number 5. Okay, so moving on to eyeshadow, I'm using my Melt Rust Stack in Rust. This is my favorite thing to use on my eyes. I try not to overuse it because you'd have so many tutorials on just Rust Stack. I could go on and on and on, but I'm trying not to. I'm gonna start off with the lighter orangey color and use that as a transition. Now for my lid, I'm taking the darker brown shade, the darkest. I believe it's called Rot, and I'm just packing that along all over my lid just to get a And a simple smoky eye. This is like kind of like the basic smoky eye. Just get that down and your life is set. Just get this down and I swear, like, you're good. So I know at this point I want a little bit brighter inner corner, so I'm taking Highbrow from Benefit and applying that right in the inner corner of my eye. And right after that, I'm going in with color Stargazer, and with a brush I like to first wet it, so when I pick up these more glittery or metallic shadows, they appear a lot brighter. So I like to pack that right in the very inner corner of my eye where I have the highlight, and then that makes it just pop. I'm going to finish off this eye look with a wing. I like to use my Tarteist eyeliner. I like this because it's blacker than black and it stays in place, and it's so kind of fluidy. It's like a hybrid between a liquid and a cream, so it's really easy to work with. It's really dark, so I love this, and I'm going to create a pretty sharp wing and then do the exact same thing to the bottom lid with the eyeshadows, starting off with the lighter shade, use it to transition, and then go in with Rot to make sure that the lash line is super dark. This is an eyeliner from Urban Decay in the color Goldmine. I'm going to use this in the inner corner and in the waterline of my eye to make my eyes appear a little bit brighter, and just to bring out the warm tones, just to make it a little bit more spring. So this kind of just helps the eye appear a little bit brighter. And then we can move on to mascara. I'm using my Tarteist mascara. This is one of my favorite mascaras. It's so good. I love the wand on this. I'm going to apply a few coats to my top and my bottom lash. So when I've done that, next I'm moving on to these amazing eyelashes from Pure Cosmetics. Look at the packaging on this. It's so pretty. So I'm going to first show these off and then I can apply them on my lids. So that is pretty much it for the look. I'm moving on to the face. I'm taking a bronzer from Makeup Forever. This is one of the Profusion bronzers, and I'm going to use this to contour my nose and kind of give me a nice warm look to my skin. This isn't exactly a matte finish, so it doesn't look very deep, but it gives me a nice soft transition. This is what I really like about this. For highlight, I'm using my Glow Kit from Anastasia. I'm mixing a few colors together to get my perfect golden highlight, and pretty much just going crazy with this, highlighting as much as I can because we love the glow. And then for my lips, I'm taking a sugar lip treatment first because I know I'm going to be applying a liquid lipstick, but my lips are so dry right now, so I want to kind of just rub this through my lips. I love the tip on this because it has little bumps, so it helps exfoliate my dry lips. And then for my liquid lipstick, this is a new liquid lipstick from Makeup Forever in the color 203. And I'm just going to apply that. It's like my favorite perfect nude. I'm in love with this color. And then once I have that on, I'm just going to set my face with the same thing that I used to prep to give me a more hydrated, glowy complexion. And that is pretty much it for my 2017 fall, oh my god, not fall, 2017 spring makeup look. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos. Until next time, love you guys. Mwah. Bye.